Right guys, welcome back to another video and welcome back to another episode of Dream Daddy. Now, last episode we got the microphone working so that I could live cam this rather than post cam, but I messed up the orientation, so let's hope today we can get everything done right. That would be so nice if we could get it all done right. So let's go back in where we left off. We had just met Craig. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy, and then I asked him what the hell he was doing and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Some turnaround for our Craig here. I think, to be fair, it's obviously the whole idea of this is for you to date dads. Like, you, for some reason, you have a daughter, and even though at the start of the game I decided that my guy was straight when I picked your mother and I for that answer, they still want you to turn gay. So I think out of everyone so far, the one I would probably go for is Craig. Not gonna lie. Amanda and I flop onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back in these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. Guys, I can feel a sneeze coming on, I won't lie. We might make it. We might. I'm just giving you a warning in advance. I'll come visit and I'll text you every day and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost me for to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letters open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we're unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Oh, rip. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that... There it is, boys. Put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school's gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves, the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game on TV. That's somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging out with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I gave her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No. Making fun of sports is played out. Wow. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh dear. Alright, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Great. I guarantee you he's another dad with a daughter. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just going to pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance. Could it be? What's this called? Oh, Jim and Kim's. I thought that said like Grim and Rims or something, I won't lie. A big burned out neon sign hangs above tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicoloured Christmas lights hover over the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. Probably Jim. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. Bartender slides me an ice cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh god. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is a good thing. Bro, how would you not know that the team you support was actually playing? Like, you should know this if you actually support them. Brightly coloured mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheered on my favourite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar wearing the distinctive colours of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanour, I don't even know how to say that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass slides up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Joshua, by the way. She wants to slide into those DMs, you know. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team, and I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. Well, she's a slut. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk, or a little slutty. Buy a gal a drink. Right. Guys, I've watched this play out before, right? I know who she is, and I know how this ends, and I know what decision I should make. Have you heard that? My stomach just went mad. I apologise. But screw it. I'm gonna buy her a drink. I almost reluctantly signal the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now. So what do you want to know? What's your deal? What's your deal? Me? I'm a ghost, Joshua. I haunt the hallowed halls of Jim and Kim's, waiting for my beloved to return from sea. Really? No. Homegirl just loves to drink. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with white picket fences, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer. Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time. No, I want to know now. Suit yourself, sailor. Bro, you just cock-blocked yourself. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close in what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting him in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands, right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us, a mutual love for the game. Why does the game get capitalised? Like they're watching football, like American football. Like, I'm sure that's what it is. Emotions to the bartender who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Joshua. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Bro, I love shots. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Josh, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment his cool leather jacket. I rate it. I like your jacket. Thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy's mysterious and cool. If it fits him when he's an adult, I want to know, like, at what age you're supposed to get this jacket. Because you obviously don't give it to the firstborn that early. It wouldn't fit them. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She's having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Be right back. Got a powder in my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. I guess so. I gotta admit, that Robert is a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, and I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. What do you mean grabs it? He's been wearing it the whole time. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? You'd almost think this game's scripted, you know. Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbours. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house. It's just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Joshua. So are we doing this or what? What? You know, Do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushed over me. I blush. I want to say no thank you because, like, I'm straight, but then again, like, let's go all in. Lay it on smooth. Well, I don't see why not. That sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. I want to see what happens. I followed him up this door. He fumbles his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closed behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs and into what I assume is his bedroom, but so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. His hands run down my chest and suddenly he's sucking at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? No. No. Good. He continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. I don't want to read some of this, I won't lie. Let's have some fun. Oh, I woke up in his house. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute, this isn't my old house, or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. One night stand kind of guy. Well, talk to you later. Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember. Amanda! I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda? Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Oh man, I was kind of hoping you'd gotten kidnapped and I was going to have to come rescue you. Oh, thanks. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. Oh, you guys have fun? Yeah, watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larcency. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I? Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Oh, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin? Or... I've got just the thing. Hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what? Drink this. The pickle juice. Yep, it's what I used once. Would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. So basically she's been hungover, didn't tell me about it and used this, okay. Although I've never tried it before and won't try it, obviously. Who raised you? You did? Right. Do as I say, not as I do. You got it. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that. Way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in. After inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into my runny egg yolk, I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love you. I'll be there. Knock him dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and say it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes and head on my way. Still a little hungover. So, we're going to end it here and we will pick up at the meeting with Mr. Vega. And yeah, pretty entertaining episode. Went to the bar, got a little bit, can't complain too much. Hopefully this all worked out, boys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode and I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.